This news update is brought to you by This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Tuesday, September 30th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. A 28-year-old police constable has found himself on the wrong side of the law. Renair Jemmott appeared in court today charged with abuse of his office after allegedly demanding money from a man to drop 2 traffic charges. The officer, who lives in Green Hill, St. Michael, was granted bail when he appeared in the District A Magistrates Court this morning to answer the charge. Jemmott was arrested yesterday during a police operation in Queen's Park. According to police, he was allegedly making arrangements to collect money he had demanded from the man to discontinue the charges. Petty larceny is becoming such a huge problem in Barbados that CrimeStoppers has launched an initiative to get the public to report such crimes. Executive Director Deverell Dupini tells Barbados Today that thieves are hitting some of the island's farmers hard. He says, as such, his agency is lending its support to the Barbados Agricultural Society and the Farmers Association to reduce the worrying trend. Dupini says the perception that only serious crimes such as gun violence, murders or drug-related offences can be reported to CrimeStoppers must change. Barbados is being urged to identify its needs when it comes to fighting climate change. The UNDP's Industrial Development Officer in the Cleaner and Sustainable Production Unit, Dr. Patrick Nurswammer, says his organization is ready to provide the technical assistance the country needs to address the issue. The UNDP representative was speaking at the opening of a climate change training workshop this morning. Emmanuel Joseph reports.
Dr. Nurswammer told reporters during a break in the 3-day workshop that while Barbados has not yet sought assistance, it's a decision the country was likely to take once it assesses its needs coming out of the training sessions. He said his agency, the Climate Technology Center and Network, was ready and willing to help Barbados. Minister of the Environment and Drainage Dr. Dennis Lowe had earlier said funding was not all this island needed in its quest to deal with climate change. What Dr. Lowe also needed was technical assistance in institutional building and strengthening and technological development and building out capacity. The workshop will examine the Climate Technology Center and Network and its services, including processes for processing and responding to country requests and the network's knowledge management system. From the Radisson Aquatica, Emmanuel Joseph for Barbados Today.
Thanks, Emmanuel. In other news, the outgoing fire chief is confident that he's leaving the department in good hands. Wilfred Marshall yesterday went on pre-retirement leave after almost 40 years of service. He says although the department is faced with challenges, it's been keeping up with the times and is delivering top-notch service.
I think we've continued to work at developing this service. Our vision really is to see this department as a very highly professional one within the Caribbean area, and I think we've gone a long way in achieving that vision. We are highly respected among the other Caribbean countries, and I'm leaving with the knowledge that fire services is in good hands, a cadre of well-educated persons.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
To our regional neighbors now, a Jamaican mother whose son was killed in Trinidad last week is demanding answers. Tremaine Thomas was killed after gunmen opened fire on a group of men in the Laventille area last Thursday. Bridget Johnson says her 25-year-old son was in Trinidad to shoot a movie and has a clean police record. She says she's getting mixed reports out of Trinidad about who's responsible for Tremaine's death. She maintains she does not want to speculate, but she wants justice for her son. Further afield, the numbers in the Hong Kong protests continue to grow as demonstrators demand the right to choose their next leader without interference from Beijing.
The signs up, the banners up, call for this true democracy, and this crowd is overwhelmingly young. The young people around me saying they're 20, 21, 22 years old for the most part. University students who are boycotting school until their demands for more democratic system here in Hong Kong are met.
And that's where we end our Noon Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 6 this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.tv, subscribe to our e-paper and our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or on Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris. Have a safe and productive day and be back with us at 6 this evening.
This news update is brought to you by